Well, that's one way to start the beginning of a session.
Demonetization instantaneous.
Luckily, I was not paying attention to what she said.
Okay.
She cast the spell instant demonetization.
Yay.
Firstly, second stew. But last week, you made your way to Old Rundown Castle. You sort of began to explore the place. Cypher decided to just leap through a window for the fun of it. And you can't say it wasn't for the fun of it.
It was for the love of the game.
It was for theatrics.
It makes no sense, but nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. So, is there anything you would like to do right now?
First wipe the blood from Cypher, like the first wipe the blood from his forehead. Then he observed
pieces of glass.
Yes. Then he observes his surroundings.
Alrighty. So, as you look around, very old, dusty-looking castle, like it has been used in years, maybe centuries.
Probably a basement.
I guess the first things first. Link up with the others. So is there like I assume there's doorways. How many doorways? How many?
The way the map looks,
are they?
it looks like it's just a big open castle.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, roof is pretty much.
But there's no 2 floors. Oh, I thought it
No,
had 2.
second floor is completely just gone. It's collapsed into the first. So.
I see. Do you think we can see each other then?
You can, yeah.
Probably.
Hey, how you doing? He waits over. Hey.
You're bleeding.
No, I'm not. I wiped the blood. I'm not bleeding.
Look. And there's just like a spot where you're actively bleeding but don't realize it.
Cypher, you are
What's up?
bleeding. You can't just your way out of this one.
Uh,
Where did all my computer
just- it's
storage
just-
space go? It's just gone.
don't worry. It's just red dye that I just have on me.
Red dye
Becomes
coming
spilled
out
everywhere.
of your skin?
I mean,
That you conveniently got while jumping through a window.
weird things have happened. It's magic. Stress. Plus, I just use it to pretend to be injured.
Weird
What do you think
thing.
about that?
That's
Do you
stupid.
think I was just pretending to be injured? Anyways, bigger issues as he walks over. Where do we go now?
I don't know.
Well, so you came from down from the south. I came in from the east. So, and it seems like the west was the entrance. So, it's like north was the entrance. So, only way we can go is west. So, towards this door over here.
Huh.
Okay.
So,
do you
What's going
all
on?
head that way? Or are you going to try to figure out another plan because of the
It'll
Well,
make
you
sense
guys
that
tend
we
to
walk
divert.
that way.
oh, it's like there's only one way you can go. So, Cypher
that?
just
Forward.
Cypher just puts his hands on the door and just pushes the door.
Okay. As you push the door, because of how long the door has been sitting on an off angle for, again, who knows how long, it just completely falls off.
Ah, perfect.
There's just like a thick layer of dust that comes off of the door.
Like, damn, man, couldn't even dust this place off? This is just inconsiderate. This is this is a terrible host. I might as well just go home at this point. The party sucks.
Uh,
We're here to kill him, not to party.
Yeah.
so, as you all enter, because I assume you're all going to enter anyway,
Yeah.
Cypher, can I have you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
I got 20. Dirty 20.
Alright. Thanks to your cat-like reflexes, right, you're able to dodge a chandelier falling. Because they somehow managed to get one to stay up via magic. The weirdest kind of magic, so don't ask how. But it was floating and then just... because of how long it's been floating for, magic finally wore off and fell down. Yeah.
Wait, that
Able to dodge that.
were there candles in it? Or was it just like an empty chandelier?
Well, it is old candles, but doesn't anymore.
Too easy. Anyways. Well. What's in this room?
Do you have a passive investigation?
My passive investigation is 17.
Okay. Well, you look around, you don't exactly see anything out of the ordinary. Because of the way that it looks. Old, run-down walls falling in. Typical for this kind of unused castle.
Oh. No other way to go but down this hallway. Ominous hallway.
Yep.
Long hallways are always a bad sign. There's definitely something here.
There's no peace.
A Cypher expects the walls and floors for any traps.
You don't
hallway.
see anything.
I see. So no, I'll go first. Cypher crosses through. Anything fantastical happen, or just a casual walk?
You walk your way through.
Huh. Since my hypothesis needs some work.
I feel like there's something we're missing.
That is? Got any ideas?
Okay, Raven, are you going to go through?
I'm having some computer issues, so just move my character through, I guess.
Alrighty.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, who knows?
No, I'm like just a moment ago, my computer had 200 megabytes left because 6 gigabytes can just disappear. I restart my computer and now I've got 5.41 gigabytes of space. Computers, they're stupid.
Yep.
Also, I need to figure out a way to not have such pitiful space on this laptop.
Depending on the laptop, they do have an open slot for like another SSD.
Save that for after the
Fine.
session, please.
Wow, can't even talk about my computer troubles in D&D.
Such a shame.
Whatever. Okay. So now that you're in that room, anything you want to do? Did my mic cut out?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I just
I accidentally muted myself. God damn it. Oh, so what do I see here?
So,
Any entrances?
I don't really see much entrances, but you're able to spot claw marks on the side of the walls.
They just laid anywhere, or they're just all around?
Well, they're all around the area you're in, but they, as you kind of take a look around, you do see a tiny looking hole in one of the walls.
On the wall.
Oh,
Now,
that can't be good.
now, Mr. Armor, that is your cue to go in.
The least squishy goes in first.
I mean, then again, I want to see if I can sneak it. Before we actually, I'm gonna try sneaking. I'm gonna try to sneak in through the hole.
you got this.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stealth.
Yeah, gonna take a little peek. 27.
Why did I roll with advantage?
I don't know. For some reason, oh yeah, it's one of the racial traits. But it's not. No, never mind. It wouldn't be with advantage though, because it's in urban, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
A racial trait where you get like advantage when sneaking in urban areas.
That's still weird that it rolls with advantage, but you're able to sneak
Oh, well.
in completely unnoticed.
I'll also sneak in.
Alrighty. You're able to sneak in as well.
I am now peer pressured to also sneak in.
Okay.
No, please, no.
You're gonna have to roll with
Please,
disadvantage there, Raven,
no.
because your giant suit of armor.
Oh,
Don't worry. I know I have
Please,
disadvantage.
no.
Don't worry. Once my character sheet loads, I will sneak.
Oh God.
You will fear the wrath of my sneakiness.
Is there a way I can hide? So if anything spots him, they won't see me.
They won't see you, they
Uh.
won't see Ivory.
They only see him.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 for the first roll, and 14 for the second, so that's 10.
Alrighty, so you try to stealth your way in through the tiny cramped space. Unfortunately, because of your body, you accidentally make the hole way bigger.
And you just hear clanging, then crumbling.
It wasn't me.
Halab. Halab.
Well, you
You didn't
certainly
say
got
we got
the
caught, though.
attention,
Oh, never mind. Okay.
because there's no
oh, that's
point.
nice.
For a moment, I thought I just got away with that.
Nope.
What do you mean?
No!
10!
That doesn't mean it's a failure.
For
10 can
lower-
succeed.
For lower levels, yes, but this is what I'm assuming is a dragon.
Well, the Cypher's close enough to have a good view of it. It gives off a shining glow.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, hell no, bruh.
I say we just leave.
Well, you kind of
Oh my
can't
God.
leave now because of
Is it a
Raven
rainbow
pretty
dragon?
much grabbing its attention.
I don't know what
Well-
you're talking about. I can still leave.
Yeah, it's only seen Raven, so that's his problem.
Still,
I didn't knock over that wall. It was like that when I got here.
you know,
There's just a larger hole in the wall, and it's like the shape of your character, like the
Cartoonishly
man.
raven-shaped hole in the wall.
Kool-Aid, you just Kool-Aid man your way through the wall. Tiny shaped hole. No, Kool-Aid man busts through the wall.
Tiny hole in wall. No, big hole in wall.
Yeah,
And the shape of you.
Well,
can I get everyone's initiative, please?
Oh, okay.
I need the turn order. Let me just remove all the turns here real quick, and then go from there. Not open character. And turn. God damn it! I moved the fucking map again. That keeps happening every time.
That's a dirty 20.
No, we're in good. Looking good so
Great.
far.
I'll put you back to where you guys were, so. Just let me grab the initiative here. That one didn't even bloody roll. How? Alright. Let me just get this here correct in turn order. Twine order, I was about to say. Alright, Ivory, you are up first.
Hmm. I tell Cypher he needs to move out of the way.
Can I move? Can I move?
Yes.
The Cypher rolls out of the way.
And then I move back. And then I'll shoot the dragon with my hand crossbow.
Alrighty,
That is a 28.
that will hit.
And the dragon takes 33 damage.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I think that's it.
Alrighty. Raven, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so. The heck? That dang. Alright. I'm gonna move up to the dragon. And I'm going to attack it with my sword.
Okay, and considering you never miss.
Yep. But it's not a crit. Oh well. So, damage 21. Hey Freddy. Remember how I absorbed that one attack from the skeleton dragon that I never used?
You want to use that on...
Yep, I still have the 33.
Go
So-
ahead.
Yep. Pull up my calculator. Plus 33. Plus a natural radiant strike. It's 5. Plus a.
Oh. Turn orders, my weird.
Yeah, it looks weird because if I go ascending, it does this.
Oh, I was saying that, like, oh, my
Fourth
turn got skipped.
Level Divine
Oh.
Smite.
Oops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Cause I got a question anyways. A game mechanic question that I'm not 100% sure anyways. You can go. You can finish your turn up.
Okay. Just running math. So you could ask him.
Does grappling affect a saving throws? Like a grappled target, does it have like affect their saving throws?
It's gonna make a strength saving throw to get out of the grapple.
Strength or dex?
So, if it's already being grappled, and and you hit it with another attack, that has to do a saving throw. Does that affect the saving throw? Do you have like more? Do they have disadvantage on that second saving throw,
No.
or does it have no impact?
No impact.
Okay.
Anyway, continue.
Freddy, I have a question for you. My smite, it applies on both the attack actions I have, correct?
I think only one attack action, and then
Okay.
not the second.
Okay. But wait. Okay, that
It might apply to
that's
both.
weird to me because smite doesn't turn off until like the timer runs out or I turn it off.
There's no
From
timer.
what-
You're concentrating on it
Yeah.
until your concentration breaks.
So then wouldn't it actually work on it then?
No,
I
for the
just
fun of
don't
it,
get my
let's say sure.
Alright then.
Mechanic-wise,
So-
probably not. But for this, why not?
Yay! More damage! Hooray!
And how much damage will that be in total?
Still running numbers here.
I know.
That's 9.
Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything, right? Wait.
Uh,
Mm.
Should be.
Oh, I forgot to use my great weapon mastery bonus. Oh well, next turn. So take 132 damage.
Hmm.
You're welcome, dragon.
Okay. So, well, missing your turn there, Arctic, but Cypher, you get to go, then the dragon will, because I forgot that you had the higher number.
Mm. I'm not. I don't remember, but if I remember correctly, if Warlock skills always cast at highest level. If I remember
Always
correct.
at the highest.
Okay, so that was a bad idea to use X. All right. So, well, might as well risk it. Do a dexterity saving throw.
My dice are gonna hate me for this. Because that is a 14, so...
So
What was it that I had to beat?
17.
Then I fail. By 3.
Oh, it seems like you're about to do something because you failed, but I don't know. Are you about to do something?
Well, I can
Or do I-
legendary resistance that. Or make it automatically succeed. Which I'm gonna do. So, grapple... The grapple you're trying to go for. I assume it's the
No,
grapple
I
you're trying to
wasn't-
go for.
No, no, I was going for the 7th level disintegrate.
Well, that fails. And... because it's blocked with its wings, when the wings have a bit of a mural-like aspect to them, it gets sent right back at you.
Scary.
So what do I do?
Terrifying.
What does this mean for me?
Either you get out of the way, or you die to your own magical spell.
What do I roll? Do I roll a dexterity saving?
Go right ahead.
Well,
Alrighty.
time to roll damage on myself.
That's nice.
Yep.
Okay, that's 77 force damage. That's a 7th level spell slot guy.
Yep.
Fuck.
Anything else for your turn?
After you just damaged yourself.
Hellish Rebuke. I mean, no. I mean, does it take? I mean, the creature technically did damage me because does deflection count as damage? Does it count as damaging myself or?
It counts as
the
damaging
creature damaged
yourself.
me? Okay, then I can do fuck all. So my turn ends.
Okay. Time for the dragon's turn. It's going to back up and use its breath weapon. What's the thing now? Maybe... Okay, I can angle it slightly. And I'm going to need a saving throw from Raven and Ivory.
What saving throw?
Let me double check that. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Oh. Apparently doesn't have a breath weapon. But... oh no, it does. A strength saving throw, please.
That is 13.
Alright. Raven, what about you?
Oh, what am I supposed to roll?
A strength saving throw.
Strength? Okay. 25.
Okay. So... it's going to be half... you're going to be taking the full 45 damage, force damage for this, so it pushes you back into the wall from where you are.
Wait,
That's-
how?
Yeah.
Better for me.
How much does force damage push if it force push if it doesn't actually have doesn't tell you how much it pushes?
I think I just took my character off.
You took your
Oh, I
character
think I
off the
just
map.
got back here.
Like, I can see it. It won't let me grab it anymore.
You might have
There
to...
we go.
and then,
I can't go
Raven, you take
further
half of
into the
that
wall.
45.
So 23,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 23.
Okay.
But also, a little bonus effect. Ivory, your movement speed is 0, because your legs are kind of crystallized at the moment.
That doesn't matter. I can still shoot the dragon.
Yes, but if you need to get out of the way, you can't.
Hmm.
So, and that is going to be that for the dragon's turn. Next, it goes back up to Ivory.
What would I need to do to get out of it?
Have either Raven or Cypher break you out.
So there's nothing else I can do.
Movement-wise, no, but you do still have your attack.
Hmm. There's also another problem. I can't really attack because Raven's in the way.
Well, you
I'm sure you
can.
can aim around me.
Yeah, you can aim around.
What is the most useful part of the dragon? Asking for no particular reason.
Probably the throat.
Well, in this particular case, I would say the wings, but the 25
Do I
does
have
hit.
access to the throat?
You do not.
What do I have access to?
Tail, back.
Do I have
Front-
access to a knee?
front leg.
I
Yeah,
shoot
front
the
leg.
knee of the front leg.
Alrighty.
That is 38 damage to the knee of the dragon.
Okay. Is that gonna be all?
Yes.
Alrighty. Cypher,
Oh, well,
you're up.
for my actions, but, like, for a bonus action, I'll tap Cypher's shoulder. If I can reach his shoulder, I'll tap his shoulder and, like, whisper to him, Can you get me out of this? And that's it.
Alrighty. So, Cypher, it is your turn. Did you mute yourself again?
God damn it. I gotta. Can I see what kind of dragon is it? What's the color of the dragon?
Go ahead. Well, okay, from where you're standing, you can see it shines a bright purple. It makes you think of an amethyst.
Oh, this one's different. Okay, Cypher summons a red dragon spirit. And that's his action.
Yep.
And
What the fuck?
and what? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Why
I didn't
the
know
hell does this
what
happen?
do that. I clicked cast. I didn't know that would happen. I just wanted it to use the spell slot.
Well, that clearly pulled up the thing, so I know its resistances now. And immunity.
Wow.
Well, the dragon wouldn't know.
Dragon won't. But
Okay. So
Don't let the dragon metagame.
I'm not.
Dragon game.
The only time metagaming is funny is when there's an NPC that you're talking to.
So for bonus action, cast bardic inspiration on the raven, and I assume the dragon spirit has its own stuff, can attack at its own time. Well, it has to because it has a multi attack.
yeah.
So for I don't. What's the two attacks it has? I can't see. This is probably very well put together. All right.
Attack.
So for a melee attack, uses its claw. The dragon uses its claw to break ivory out of the crystals.
Alrighty. The claws are sharp enough to break ivory out, so movement speed is back to normal.
Yeah, they can. Moves up to like right behind, like right here. I don't have anything for it, so I was like, I guess just put like right there, and it uses its breath weapon against the dragon.
Alrighty. I know it's a save needed.
It's a it's a
Dexterity?
dexterity save. Yeah.
That is a 4. That is a fail.
Wow, that's very lame. Bonus equals spell attack modifier. And so 2d6 damage. 6. Spell attack?
Spell attack.
So it's plus. It says +9. Spell attack modifier says +9. So
But I guess put on top of it.
yeah. So 14, I guess.
14 damage.
Wow, this dragon kind of sucks.
I'm assuming it's a 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Raven, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do the same thing again. Wait, question, did my concentration get broken by the dragon?
You succeeded, so concentration was not broken. If you had failed the saving throw, your concentration would have broke.
Okay. So I still get to smite. Nice. Alright. Not a crit. Sad. Okay. $13 plus...
Alright, what is the damage?
I have to roll 6 dice 6 times, alright? You gotta wait.
Is your D&D Beyond not working?
No, but I gotta plug it into the calculator because I'm not smart. 89 damage.
Okay.
Is this thing low health?
No. It's wounded.
Freddy?
You don't have it bleeding quite yet. It is...
Is it bleeding out of its knee?
No.
Aw, man. That means I need to shoot it more.
Shoot the kneecaps!
Remove its ability to walk!
Yeah! If we get it low enough, I can just banish it. Or just straight up kill it instantly.
Yeah. Killing it would be more fun.
Alright. Is that your turn there, Raven?
Yeah.
Okay. So, cause you're the closest... It is going to try to bite you. I know this won't succeed because of the 25 AC, but still. Okay, that didn't even
I
bloody
mean, you
roll.
still can. 25 is very hittable.
Well, a 28 hit you.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a moment here for this. And then it's going to make 2 attacks with its claws. Directly on you, Raven, because you're much closer, so.
Alright. Let's see.
And a 23 is going to miss on one
Yay.
claw attack.
Oh.
And the second claw attack it's doing is going to hit you, because if I'm doing the math correctly, it's over 30, an 18 and a 12. So,
Yeah. Sounds like I'm good. Oh god, what have I done?
so that's going to be, although it's not going to be much damage to you, that's going to be 38 points of damage.
38. Oh my god.
It's not much.
I know. Does that break my concentration?
Yes, it does.
No.
And that is going to be that for the dragon's turn. Next it goes back to Ivory.
Okay, give me a moment. I need to reopen my laptop.
God damn it. Well, you can still tell me what you're going to do.
Yes, but I need to be able to roll. So I'm going to go for the dragon's knee again. That is a 23.
That will miss. It'll
Oh.
block with its wings. And the arrow's going to go flying right back at you. So
How is it?
be ready to
How
roll
is it
damage
going
against yourself.
toward- No, how is it going towards me? Because the dragon is for sure taller than I am.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it would have gone around Raven, but it would hit Raven before it hit me.
That much is true.
Because,
Yeah.
Did it just try and hit me with the breath weapon then?
No, not the breath weapon, but the arrow Ivory fired at it. Missed.
Oh.
Going back and you're in the way, so it'd be hitting you, the first Raven, so... Okay, yeah.
well, it bounced off Raven.
Can I parry the arrow back into the dragon?
Unfortunately, you cannot. You'll be able to parry it into the
Aw.
wall, not into the dragon.
Dang it. Would have been funny. Oh well.
So... Anything else there?
No. Other than, for my bonus action, readying my bow.
Alrighty.
Oh, would that need to be a full action?
No, you can use your bonus action for that.
Yeah. Then I'll use my bonus action.
Alrighty. Cypher, It's your turn.
Alright. So. s- Um. Hmm. But I'm gonna play a little differently. I'm gonna play it differently today.
Ooh. He's doing
I'm
something
gonna be close.
brave.
Yep. But I want to see if so Cypher gets on top. It gets atop of the drag. It gets atop of the dragon spirit, and then uses that close up distance slash with his long sword. So we actually get to use it.
Okay.
Fuck. Why is the hits DC on this so terrible? Yeah, an astounding, or
Your attack misses and bounces off.
So what you can do for bonus. For I guess bonus action, bardic inspiration on Ivory. Turn. Then that's Cypher's turn. Then to the dragon. So he starts off with his melee, well, attacks. His melee attacks. It's half. He does a number depending on half of it is the cast level. Since I cast at 3, so he does 3 melee attacks.
Alrighty.
Let me all right. Let me roll these. And goes up the attack. So this spells piercing damage. So that's probably the confused about. What does it mean? Spells piercing level. Spell levels piercing damage. Oh.
Spell levels piercing damage. Yeah, who knows?
Is that I confused on what I'm supposed to roll for the hit?
Regular,
Very
right?
confusing.
Regular D20 just to see if you hit.
Alright.
So gonna have to be a custom one for the Dragon Spirit.
So I probably then just for the other two.
Okay, that's an.
So do so 10 and a. Okay, just have them separate. So one was an 18, one was 11, and one was a 10.
Miss, miss, and miss.
God damn it. Okay. And breath weapons. Do another saving, dexterity saving throw.
And that's a fail.
So that it takes 18 damage. And turn end.
18 damage it was?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that going to be
Yeah, it's the end of my
turn?
turn. That's the end of the turn.
Okay. Raven, you're up.
Oh boy. Time to kill. Alright. This time I'm not gonna forget about my great weapon mastery thing. Like I did twice already. So I'm gonna activate that for the bonus damage. Let's see, do I roll a crit? No, it's not a crit.
Oh, you want a crit? No crit
Where'd
for
my
you.
calculator go? No, I want my crits. Why is calculator closed? I need my calculator. I'm not smart. 19 plus this. Okay, plus 2. I gotta go down here, and I gotta recast Smite thanks to the dragon. It's my last 4th level spell slot. $25. And then, oh, don't forget that 10. My Great Weapon Mastery only applies to one of the attacks, correct?
From what I understand, yes.
Okay. Let's see, is the second attack a crit? Also no. Okay. And that's plus 16. And then
So how much total damage is that going to be once you add it all
add
up?
an 8. Hold on, I've got one more roll. Plus 26 equals 106 damage. How's that for you? Ready?
I was just doing the calculation to see how much.
Okay.
Alrighty. So it's wounded. You see blood coming out of some of the wounds. That
Is
slowly
it below
turns
50 hit points?
into Eka. It's not below 50 hit points yet.
Okay.
But
I see.
is that your turn there, Raven?
Yep, that would be my turn.
Okay. Dragon's up. And because... Okay, it's going to go and bite Cypher on a natural 20. Which means it's going to be double.
How close is Cypher to me? He's standing right beside me.
Yeah.
Hold on a moment.
And if I add on the additional, that's 32 to hit.
Hold on. Okay, trying to read this protective field thing, but my brain is failing. As a reaction, when you are an ally, you can see within 5 feet of you is targeted by an attack or makes a saving throw against an area of effect. You can use the shield to create a 5-foot. So it sounds like I can make a wall to help Cypher not take the full damage.
You can, but I'm going to do all attacks first and then total damage after.
Yeah.
So there's already 36 damage coming.
Okay, so just make sure that half it on Cypher at the end. That's what the wall does.
Okay, so those are the claws. 26 on the first one. What? Optic, did you mute yourself again?
Oh, what's going on?
I thought you muted yourself again because I did not hear you.
I wasn't gonna say anything. It's like you should be calculating your stuff.
Okay. So yeah, 36. Yep, that's damage. But 32 hits and a 26 will hit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 47 points of damage.
Alright.
Total damage, by the way.
Alright.
Because the other claw attack would have missed.
Yeah, as a reaction, Hellish Rebuke.
Alrighty.
It's did you do a dexterity saving throw?
That is a 12 on that saving throw.
Well,
Though to stop you, I'm gonna have it use another one to succeed the saving throw instead.
okay.
Legendary resistances are kind of annoying.
That's why they exist. To be annoying.
I guess there has to be something to stop the players.
Yeah. So 26. That would be a. Yeah, I'm just gonna say 14 fire. And that's going to be the dragon's turn, so it's back to Ivory.
Yay.
Would I be able to shoot the dragon?
Yes, you shoot.
Yes, you can.
You shoot around us. We are not obstacles.
That misses.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to shoot it again.
Alrighty.
And it's another miss.
Yes, it is. Is that your turn? 'Cause
Yeah.
both of the arrows you fired are now on the ground.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty, Safer, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Where is it? I don't think it did. All right. All right. Let's see here. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does not hit.
Surprised how long we've been fighting this dragon. It's been
Yeah,
an hour, but it feels like it's been 5 minutes.
So like, okay, it's like any sort of like insight can make into it. Look for like weak spots.
This would waste your bonus action, but you can make an insight check.
Yep. What do I see with a 19?
Okay, so you're able to see a few weak points. One particular spot is a gem on one of its sides.
Right.
A magical crystal embedded in the dragon. Where have I seen this before?
It's not.
Cypher relays this information to his teammates, and that ends his turn. And the dragon. Before Cypher's turn, Cypher gets off the
Off the dragon
gets
spirit.
behind the dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
And the dragon spirit goes forward, basically trying to put itself in between the dragon and everyone else. Just trying to cover everyone else from the dragon.
Do not
Okay.
get in my way, or I will stab through you.
Careful not to do anything here. Wow. I'm trying to protect you guys, and wow, you're just gonna just try to kill my spirit. All right.
The dragon needs protection from me, not the other way around.
You can bleed. Raven can't.
Exactly.
Just remember that.
Well, technically, the dragon's the spirit, so it can't really bleed either.
Yeah. Still.
It
Okay.
can still get stab wounds.
So dragon spirit is going to block the way, which means it won't be able to attack.
And so basically, he's trying to get the dragon's attention, the full front of the dragon's attention, and he swipes at the dragon.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Thinking about it, does that mean I literally can't hit him? At least for the basic attacks, I physically cannot hit him.
Yeah.
So there's not even really no point. Because I'm still confused what they mean by like piercing level.
So am I. I've never seen that before.
Why
But-
did D&D stuff displaying so terribly?
I don't know.
Spell levels piercing damage. What the hell? How do you see that?
I have no idea. But the dragon's attention, because of while the attack does miss, its melee attack, it does grab the attention.
And another saving throw for the breath weapon.
A 9.
At least one thing can hit him. Let's see here. On top of the 9. 17.
17.
take 17 damage.
Okay.
And that's the dragon's turn.
Well, dragon spirits.
No, dragon spirit's turn.
Okay. And next up is Raven.
So, first question, is the dragon below 50 hit points?
No.
Dang it. Second question. Will my damage put the dragon below 50 hit points? We shall see.
We indeed shall.
Alright, I'm gonna make sure to use my
The Great Weapon
special
Mastery.
damage boost. Yes. Alright, 22 plus 10 plus 6 plus... Nothing broke my concentration, so I still have my smite.
Yep.
Five. Plus another one of these. Oh, that's a 1. Sad. This. 28. 92 damage.
92. Okay.
Yes. Is the dragon below 50 hit points?
It's not below 50 hit points yet. But one thing I will say, you are close to getting it there.
Alright.
So is that your turn there, Raven?
Do, do, do. Actually, wait, I don't need... Lay on hands, is that a bonus action?
That will be considered a bonus action in this case.
Okay.
Because you're concentrating on Smite, which in itself is a bonus action.
Yes, but I didn't cast it this turn. So...
It's still concentrating.
Alright. Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. Dragon's turn. And is going to try to bite you, Raven.
It can try and it can fail.
Well, it does fail on the bite, but now it's going to try to claw you.
It can try and it can once again fail.
Maybe not on the first claw attack, because that's a 26.
Dang it.
Second claw attack, though, that will miss.
Well, I get hit by one claw.
Yeah. And while it is low damage, it's still 11 damage coming to you.
11. 11. Ah. This thing hasn't even gotten me below 200 yet.
And
Anything else?
what I'm going to have it do now, because it's getting pretty low on hit points, I'm going to have it change into a snake.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so what does that mean for us?
Less
It means
hit
it's gonna
points,
be-
easy to kill.
Easy. It may be easy to kill, but it's going to be harder to find.
Mm.
We see it turn into a snake, so we don't exactly lose it.
Also, Dragon Spirit has a bunch.
Also, what's it
It would
called?
have to roll stealth to get away from us.
And then it'd have to out stealth me. I have blind sense, so
And so does the Dragon Spirit.
yeah.
Yeah, so at least Dragon Spirit and Ivy would be able to know of its precise location. And well, it has. And know what? I'm just gonna do this for just to see. And okay, so it's able to at least get out of Raven's sight.
Did it
But
roll
does it-
stealth?
It in fact did.
Oh.
Can I roll
know?
stealth?
How do we know if it gets out of my sight? Is that my passive perception?
It would work off the passive perception, yeah.
Okay, 10.
Yeah,
Mine's
it gets
20.
well out. It's out of your sight, and
I have
also
21.
out of Cypher's. So,
I
Ivory
have
and the
a-
Dragon Spirit are the only
what-
ones
what
that
did
can actively see it.
Oh, what did it roll for stealth?
A 20.
Oh, meets beats. Damn it.
I got a 25.
No,
Oh, they both just disappeared.
yeah. And that's going to be
What would I
that
need
for
to
the.
roll to locate the snake?
Let me finish first. That's going to be the dragon's turn, so Ivory, it is your turn, and you would have to roll an investigation, but the blind sight would provide advantage. On a
Okay.
Wait, so now that it's a snake, does it have below 50 hit points?
no, it does not have. It does not have below 50 hit points. Okay.
Wait. That means it's within 10 feet of me. So could I just do perception?
You've already You're going to be wasting both your main action and your bonus action for that.
Doesn't matter.
No, you cannot roll
If
perception
it's
right now.
getting off my blind sense, that means it's within 10 feet of me.
It may be within 10 feet of you, but because you fail, well, you didn't roll very high on the investigation,
We don't speak of that.
you know it's within your vicinity. You just can't seem to try to find its precise location.
If you are able to hear, you are aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
I said precise. Jesus Christ. Whatever.
So could I still do the perception?
No.
Aw,
Chow,
okay.
I think Freddy just wants the dragon to escape.
What's the fun in that?
We get to hunt it down and kill it.
That's no
Make
fun.
it fear us. Make it fear our return. Cowering in a cave alone in the cold.
Okay. Is that going to be it for your turn there, Ivory?
Has to be.
Okay. Cypher, it is your turn.
So what should I even do here?
From what I understand, you can see through the spirit.
Okay,
No, I don't know how that would work.
I guess the spirit marks, the spirit can kind of direct me in like the general location of where it is, because it can know where it is. I mean, it would be better if the spirit goes first, and then I just attack where the spirit attacks.
Makes sense. Okay, so from what the spirit is able to tell, it seems to be right around here.
Right around where?
Right where I have the green X that represent the
There are
Flamenton.
two green X's.
Yeah.
It's either green axes. Cypher gets back on the dragon spirit.
Alright,
This is gonna require
Dragon
some
Spirit leads you
coordination.
to the area. Anything you want to do?
Can I have the dragon spirit attack first?
You
do
can.
its turn first. Alright, so has its armor class changed?
Its armor class hasn't changed, but you. It's in snake form, so.
Even though it won't exactly hit, he still claws. He still claws at where it is. Give me a good sense of where it is. Then uses its breath weapon.
Okay.
Breathes his fire.
Alright.
What's the saving there?
You're not?
You're dexing there.
That is a 7.
So another
Another.
another 17. I mean, 16. I mean, no, it is 17. No, I don't know. I'm blowing myself off. It is 16.
Yeah.
It takes 16 damage. And given this information, Cypher shoots at where he believes the shoots an acid arrow, at where he believes the snake to be.
Okay.
Do I roll with advantage or disadvantage, or do I just roll?
In this case, I say you would roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because so far.
21.
Alright. So, you're able to mark where you believe it is. And now, when Raven goes, he'll know the precise area.
Does the attack miss? Did it?
Well, it did miss, but the arrow that still landed within the area. So. Is that going to be your turn?
It still takes half this damage. Hold on. So it takes 5 damage.
5. Okay.
So yeah, with a miss, and that's the end of its turn. That's the end of Cypher's turn. Cypher and the dragon's turn.
All
Dragon
right.
Spirit's turn.
Raven, you're up.
Alright, so do I have to roll investigation to hit the snake?
Well, it may not have your sight line, but thanks to Cypher's arrow, you know the general area.
You could probably still see like that acid moving around. The acid that got sprayed on it.
Yeah.
So I can attack normally?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move you.
Not a critical. Alright. 21 plus 10, because I used my thing. And then add this, which is 8, plus my Divine Smite. 29. Alright, and then attack number 2. 13.
A lot of damage is coming.
Yep. 7. Plus 24 equals 112.
112. Okay. I'll make sure I actually am doing it correctly here. Alrighty.
Is it below 50 hit points?
Now it's below 50.
Yeah. I'm going to use my newly acquired, thanks to my new chest plate, Divine Word. It is going to have to make a Charisma saving throw.
I generally cannot tell if that rolled or if it just landed straight, so I'm gonna roll that again with a different dice just to make sure.
Okay.
And that is a fail with a 3.
Okay, so if it is at 41 to 50 hit points, the target becomes deaf for a minute. If it is 31 to 40, it's blinded and deaf for 10 minutes. 21 to 30, the target is blinded, deafened, and stunned for an hour. And if it's below 20, it just dies.
Okay. Well, in this case, it doesn't really matter. But which one are you gonna go with?
Oh, so I was telling you what the hit point values. I don't choose it based on how much hit points it has left.
Well, it's
Ready.
got 38 hit points left.
So then it's just blind and deaf for 10 minutes.
Blind sight.
It is blind and deaf by 10 minutes. By the god's will, alright? That's how the... I don't know if blind sight goes past blindness, but I don't know. It's blind and deaf. That's the conditions applied.
Okay.
Did it say ever anything about for injury based blindness from injuries for blind sight? Or
It
is
does
just
not.
unhelpful?
Which is
Very
weird, but
unhelpful.
Wait, what is blind sight?
can move around as if it move around pretty much as normal. From what I understand of the description of blind sight. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Chow,
Yeah?
you have blind sight. What does it do?
I have blind sense.
Oh, blind sense. Wait.
Blind
have I been
sense
saying the wrong
is
thing, or are there two different things?
2 different things.
Okay.
They're two different things, but they might be similar in concept.
Well, still,
Blind sight is. It allows the creature to see without relying on physical sight. So, particularly if your character is in darkness or fighting opponents who rely on invisibility. So it doesn't sound like it can pass. Hold on.
can't pass for it. And the descriptions are weird.
Blind sight isn't immunity to being blinded, but it makes the blindness have little effect. So, it's basically just the thing's vision is shortened,
Yeah,
but it's also deaf. Don't
I
forget that.
yeah. Okay. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes. There is nothing else I can do.
Okay. Well, because you're blinded and made it deaf, it can't exactly hear very good. But there's what's at there's a small hole, so it's gonna go right through the hole and pretty much run away at this point.
Coward!
Yeah.
So,
Oh man.
Yeah. Should have grappled it. Should
oh,
have my spirit drop.
Yeah, grapple the snake.
Yeah, my dragon could grapple it.
can it do it that as a reaction? Probably not.
I don't know actually. I'm not
Because
sure how
grapple is a
that
status
works.
condition. So,
Wait, if I just hit it and it's running away, does that trigger an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
if you're within its melee range, yes.
'Cause I imagine it would be within the melee range of the dragon. So maybe it could grab it, try to grab it. I don't know.
My melee reach is 5 feet.
And because it's there, hang on. Come on, I need the precise angle here. 10 feet, so it's not within your melee range, but it might be within the dragon, so the dragon can grab it.
Yeah, the dragon's reaches. It's in the dragon's reach. So
Okay.
it has to do a strength or dexterity saving throw.
And that is going to fail on the strength saving throw.
It's pinned. It can't run.
There is no running from us.
The dragon. It's pinned the snake. Finish it off.
You have tried to run, but you will never succeed.
Resistance is futile.
Okay. Well, it does go back to Ivory, so
Okay. It's within 5 feet of me, right?
it's pinned. And I believe it is within 5 feet of you. Yes, let me double check here.
Okay, then I'm going in with the dagger I got.
You
And
should use your
that
little pocket demon to to.
I
They'll
know, I'm
tell
just
you.
straight cutting off its head.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say you hit because it's pretty low on hit points here, so.
It's also a snake. So its AC is severely lowered. Apparently 36 damage?
Oh my god, that is 2 hit points.
Well, because you're dealing at 36, leaving with 2, instead of it continuing for another round of pain, how do you want to kill it?
No, I'm gonna leave that up to Raven.
Oh,
Hey,
you're leaving it
it's
up
my-
to me?
Aw,
It's supposed to be Arctic's turn next.
So technically leaving it up to Cypher.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
What do you think we should do with it? Should we feed it to the dire fox?
Bigger, better idea. So while the spirit has it, the spirit has it pinned down. Cypher also grabs it with Big V hand, and then freeing up one of those dragon spirits hand, which he used to grab its head and shoot a fire breath straight down his throat. Like Godzilla 2014, that movie. You remember that?
Okay. So, as you do this, you watch it go from snake form back into its original form, and just throat burns out, collapses backwards, and part of its wings are now charred because of it. Though it is now dead.
Let's
You are
go.
dead. Not big surprise.
Dead.
God damn it.
Is
Okay.
there?
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna call the session here for now.
That works.
So,
Hmm.
we'll continue this next week. And we shall go from there.